Next up at the starting line is Team Married, Detroit locals Ralph and Jennifer.
Hometown team, Dan. I'm pulling for them. I really hope they do well.
We're not going to die, don't you worry.
I'm not worried about that. I want to win.
Stick with me and you'll go places.
Let's win.
But wait a minute. If we do lose this, then I am going to blame you.
What do you mean? Just
I'm
get
not
up,
sure
get
why,
on
but
there.
I'll think of some reason.
No, I think we should get on.
Don't tell me what to do. Just quiet. Just quiet.
She's telling him quiet as they're coming down the ramp. It's unbelievable.
Fabulous. We advance to the next round.
Okay.
Told you we could do anything they could do better.
Wow. I'm talking trash about a 0-point score.
Anyway.
Well, congratulations, guys. You're going on to the next round.
There's no other man that would put up with me, I swear.
Well, I definitely agree with that. So that means team roommates, married, siblings, and best friends are all moving on to our next event. Catch me if you can. True to his word, Chris gets up on the flatbed and then turns right off it.
And he did it in an impressive time of 25 seconds.
That's going to be tough to beat, Orlando. He missed our camera crew by a foot or two.
And props to you, Mr. ATV camera crew stuntman driver. You're a real American hero.
Team Siblings is now the team to beat. Coming up, our remaining teams get the chance to mount our flatbed. We got it! Next, on Crash Course, Team Siblings kicked off Catch Me If You Can with breakneck speed, getting on the flatbed in 25 seconds before they voluntarily drove off.
Unfortunately, style points do not count.
I just need you to
Get to the side. Don't mess this
Let
up.
me do this.
Don't mess this up.
Just wait until it's straight away. Just do it on the straight.
Okay, Orlando, since they didn't get all four wheels up, this is no longer a game of time, it's a game of distance. And as you can see here, they've clearly gone 2 feet up the flatbed.
That is now the distance to beat.
And for those of you sitting on your comfy couch at home, this is what Ty and Sarah were experiencing in the car.
I said not in the car! Not in the car!
I can't hear
Wait
you.
till
I'm
the
under
straightaway!
pressure.
Wait till the straightaway!
I can't
Wait
see
till
the
the straightaway! The curve is the
Gonna be
trick!
rewarded.
He's wearing pants
He's
right
wearing
now.
pants
That man's
again.
in charge.
Team Married, you are moving on.
That's what I'm talking about,
That's what we're
Ralph.
talking about, Ralph.
Ralph is speaking.
His life has just changed.
It's all changed.
I knew I married you the right guy, baby.
Look at that. Coming up, Team Best Friends gets ramped up for their next run.
Punch it.
Punch it.
Punch it.
Punch it. Screw the barrels.
Screw the barrels.
And later, the event you've all been waiting for. The final. Crash Course. Catch Me If You Can is proving to be a nail-biting event with unpredictable results.
That's what I'm talking about.
Team Siblings and Team Married have already secured themselves a place in the next event. The team that's on the bubble is Team Roommate, as they only made it 2 feet onto our flatbed. Let's check the tape, Orlando. Team Best Friends needed to get at least 2 feet up onto that flatbed on that yellow line. And they clearly did not, which means Team Roommates is moving on. Team Best Friends makes a premature exit from the competition, so that means Team Married, Siblings, and Roommates will be moving on to our next event, which starts now. It's a terrifying little something we like to call car dominoes. Coming up, Team Married and Team Roommates get their chance on car dominoes
There's reasons why I like to be medicated.
when Crash Course continues. Welcome back to Crash Course. We are very close to finding out who our final 2 teams are and who will ultimately win the $50,000 prize and the coveted golden steering wheel.
But first, 2 teams are about to take their respective turns at car dominoes, where our teams will race around flaming, falling cars for time.
Team Siblings have already shown that this event should not be taunted. They flame roasted the track with 38 seconds. Now let's see if Team Married can do any better. What do you think, Orlando?
Flame roasted? That sounds pretty good. I like that.
Scare me right now so I can get used to it.
Bang.
No, go rah!
No.
Come on! That's gonna make us win. Do it.
Jen.
No, I told you to go rah! Do it.
Rah.
Oh.
And Team Married finishes with 48 seconds. Not quite good enough.
That's what I'm talking about.
Quiet.
Team Siblings will be moving on to the final Crash Course.
Which means the fate of Team Married lies in the hands of the reserved and demure duo, Team Roommate. Up next, two teams.
Go!
One final crash course.
Ralph, if you want me to do really, really well on this, I need you to just be quiet.
Welcome back to Crash Course. We started off with 5 teams, but now we are down to the final 2.
And to get here, Team Siblings and Team Married slid across slick roads,
Freaking A!
drove up a speeding truck. There we go! And slalom through exploding cars. And in just a few moments, our first of 2 teams, Team Siblings, will start their run on the final crash course.
$50,000 and the coveted golden steering wheel are up for grabs in this event.
Coming up, Team Married
Push the gas. Push the gas.
goes for $50,000. This is Crash Course. Welcome back. We started with 5 teams, and we are down to our final 2.
Yes, Team Siblings. Through the crash course with an impressive 3 minutes and 16 seconds. But Team Married is up next, and they've been tailgating their success all day long.
That's right, and they are at the final crash course starting line.
Quit telling me what to do all the time.
Well, I guess we know which way for better or for worse turned out.
Ralph and Jennifer, Dan and Orlando at the host truck. How did you decide who was driving?
Ralph.
It was kind of a mute.
Ralph lets me decide things.
Real big shock there.
Next time on Crash Course.
Oh my God!
Would you do this for 50 grand?
Who slides? Send chills up my spine when I see it.
There's a bunch of bowling pins that I'm about to drive a car into. I'm scared a little.
This is so dangerous.
I'm going